I listen to metal. I grew up with metal. I've done everything that I possibly could. That's why I feel like that it's time to see what the rest of the world has to offer and other genres as well. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Okay, so the interesting thing is when I was at the concert, I was talking to quite a few people. And one of the people that I talked to, this was the people that got them into K-pop. And then they moved on to other groups. But they started with Teen Top as their first group that they actually started to follow. So I'm kind of doubly interested now to see kind of more or less what that means and what that sounds like and looks like. So let's check it out, shall we?
We gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it.
Yo.
We gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it. We gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it. We gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it.
Yo, this is sick. That is catchy AF. Holy cow. They got some energy though, holy cow. Dang! This is gonna be stuck in my head.
Drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it. Teen Top, we gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it. Teen Top, we gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it. Teen Top, we gon' rock it, drop it, top it, hey, don't stop it, pop it.
What? No way. No way. Okay. This was wild. Let's talk a little bit, okay? I'm gonna be a little open. I think the sound is extremely catchy. I think the sound is a lot of fun. I love that energy, that feel of like that driving, that feeling of that driving energy. I think that it's actually pretty cool. I think the interesting thing about it is that I was not really suspecting it to be kind of like dance, classic EDM, almost like techno feel. And again, like that's kind of like both a positive and a negative. It's almost like how it's a double-edged sword. Like, I think that it's super catchy. It's going to be stuck in my head all day. But, I think that this song probably could have used a little bit more variation, to be fair. But is it make the whole song, like, poopy? Is it bad? No, I don't think so. It's just like one of those things. It's like, well, it could have. But I think the idea behind it was for that, I think a lot about when a song is very repetitious. I grew up in the era that probably had the most repetitious song of all time, and that was "Around the World" by Daft Punk. But guess what? It's repetitious, but I still love it. I just really like how they present themselves, and I like that the way that they present themselves lends to that energy, lends to that rhythm, and lends to that kind of like credibility of what the song is actually trying to achieve of itself. And I think their vocals are actually pretty spot on with it, because it's almost, I think it's like, in a way it fits the song probably better than what you would expect most other vocals to actually fit. Looks like a 67 Mustang. This would be lit in the club. Like, this would be so good to have in the club. This would absolutely get the whole place, well, rocking. Oh, that is so catchy. I think that one thing that I do have to say, like this spot right here. I love that it's so straightforward. Sometimes it is kind of crazy to see like how much people will try and write music that's like meant to need to have an interpretation, where this one's just kind of like a straight up just nice wall up in the face. There's not really much behind what needs to be analyzed in that sense. It's kind of like a what you see is what you get kind of feel behind it too. But my goodness, that chorus is so catchy. So I like to think of this as like, in terms of first impressions, how would I feel? How does this make me feel as a first impression? I have to admit, I'm pretty intrigued with what this would lead to. I think that it's so crazy that this is such an upbeat, I shouldn't say upbeat, such a very energy-driven song. I think that the flow behind it is pretty cool. I would say that it's got its own flavor that you don't really see very often, and I think that's kind of cool. I like that. So I think this as as being like crap, super crap, horribly crap, and then it's like pretty good. I'd say like, whoa, this is awesome, and then like this is the best that it could be. I would feel like that this is like pretty dang good. This is this is a really good first impression. And I am genuinely curious as to what other music they make, because of course with most K-pop groups, you can't just nail down one thing on them and be like, this is what they sound like all the time. And whenever I hear a song like this, then I'm like, well, what do their ballads sound like? Do they have ballads? What about like summer songs? Do they have any summer songs? What about like songs that are sad? Do they have any sad songs? Do they have songs that are reflective? And because this in itself, again, is so interesting. It's a pretty nice breakdown right there. Like I said, I'm curious. If you think that we should continue down the teen top rabbit hole, let me know down in the comments below. What songs would you recommend next? Let me know. We will discuss this in the comments down below. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Oh, my goodness. What did we get ourselves into? Oh, my.